What's up, guys? Miss back here with another video. So chapter 517. So 517 is involuntary separation from the military under physical or mental situations. 9 times out of 10, if you're getting it, it's probably because of mental, because you went to behavioral health and they were like, hey, maybe the Army's not right for you or the military is not right for you, so we're thinking maybe you should probably, get out. Now, 517 is an honorable discharge and expect to get out the military within a month. That's how fast I was out, like quick, fast, in a hurry, a month. I don't know if that was due to my battalion commander also supporting it and trying to push it as fast as he could. But if that is the case, probably 2 months, because a 517 is like quick, fast, in a hurry. If you don't want to be chaptered out of the military under a 517, because I was offered the choice of getting chaptered. They weren't just like, hey, we're going to give you a 517. But it is involuntary. So, if they're talking about it, they're probably going to give it to you. They're going to go through your medical history. Like I said, I've been to behavioral health. I was there for over a year before, a 517 even came up. It's not a med board either. It's not a med board. A med board could take months. Because they have to go through all of your medical history, and then they go through it and they're like, all right, how much disability does this, this service member deserve? How much was the military's fault, or how much was their own issues prior to the military or whatnot? So that takes time. That could be like 3, 4, 5 months, but the 517, you're going to be out within 1 month, 30 to 60 days, you're going to be out of the military. So prepare for that. Save your last military check. I actually got out of the military 1 day before payday, and to this day, it's been almost a month, and I still haven't been paid. As of February 11th, I haven't been paid, and I got out January 30th. So I've gone some time without getting paid. January 31st, I think it was. I didn't know this. I was expecting, I'm getting out 1 day before payday, but maybe the Army will still give me my paycheck. I mean, it's literally 1 day. It should take time for finance to go through, but no. The very next day, I'm like, oh, maybe I'll get paid. No, I didn't get paid at all. So save your last check. Figure out when is your final out day. The last day you'll go to the SFL TAP building. So whenever you got to get, whenever you turn in your CAT card, whatever day you turn in your CAT card, whenever you figure that out, ration your money, because by then you're working for free. When you do get paid, I'm expecting my check to come in hopefully on the 15th. I'm not sure. They said up to 40 days, but hopefully it'll be next payday. But they'll take, all the money that they owe you from like clothing allowances and days of leave. Do not take convalescence leave unless you're good financially and you already know what you got to do. You got to go, start your job or whatever you got to do. My advice I wouldn't take convalescence leave. I didn't take convalescence leave. I was just going to work and just not doing anything till I got out, because when you take convalescence leave, they're not going to pay you. So your leave days, if you have like 30 or 40 leave days, that's a whole paycheck and some change, man. Save that up. If you're getting out, save it up. You got any more questions or concerns about a 517, you can't fight it. It's involuntary. You can try, but nothing's gonna help, because as soon as they say, okay, we're gonna give you this 517, the day you leave that building, it's too late. It's out of your hands already. So hopefully they do ask you if you want to get out with a 517. If you say no, they'll probably work with you more, but they'll be watching you intensively, and any little mistake, say you have a mental breakdown or whatnot, they'll be like, all right, well, we got to initiate this 517 because this service member is not safe in the Army or the military in general. So there's that. So quick story on how I got my 517. Everything in my military career, it was all right. Of course, being 13 series, go to the field, training, whatnot. It was terrible, but you know, I was managing. It wasn't that bad. And then my first deployment, well, my only deployment to Korea, South Korea was really tough on me mentally. Felt like I had no time to actually explore the country and have fun. But I mean, I'm in the military, you know, my job's defend, protect, you know, stuff like that. But on top of that, I was having issues with my section, with my chief, you know, my leadership. I just felt outcasted. So I was going to behavioral health, getting seen, and they gave me medicine, and everything was, you know, all right. By that time, the deployment was ending soon. Everybody was getting ready to start heading back home. So I was like, all right, maybe when I get back to the States, everything will be good. There'll be no issues. I'll finish out my contract, no sweat. And I'm not gonna go into the whole spiel because I have a whole video about, you know, mental breakdowns and stuff that I've been through. But, you know, one thing led to another, and eventually the behavioral health, they advised me to go to IOP, intensive outpatient program. And before I went, my therapist, he was like, you know, once you go there, there's a high chance you'll be getting out of the military. And I didn't know what he meant by that. I was like, you know, it's fine if it'll make me be better. It's worth it. So what he meant by there's a high chance of you getting out, when you get the IOP, they help you and they're really good. And they make you see stuff and realize things that you never thought about. And you're surrounded by other people that are going through the same situation you are. And it's like, it's not an echo chamber, but it's like they tell you their stories, you tell them your stories. The instructor will tell you how to deal with your issues. And that's over 60 days of, I believe 60 days of just figuring yourself out. And at the end of IOP, I realized that me in the military, at least what I was doing in the military, was not a good fit at all. And when they advised the 517, I agreed with it. I was like, you know, yeah, I agree. I'm not fit for the Army because I knew I wouldn't be able to hang. In all honesty, I knew I wasn't going to last. So, you know, I've been trying to do better emotionally, but really, right now, you know, I feel great. You know, being a veteran is one of the best feelings ever because being a veteran, I feel like now I have a more advantage to succeed in life. You know, I'm gonna start school. Once you start school, if you're a full-time student, GI Bill, it's an honorable discharge. I'm gonna get paid to go to school. On top of that, disability and stuff like that. So, you know, I'm gonna take this time to, you know, better myself and do what I actually want in life. If you guys got any more questions about the 517 chapter, let me know. Hit me up in the DMs on Instagram at Mystery Mr. R. You know, I have a couple people message me here and there asking questions. I'm fine with answering them. They're not hard questions. They're like, my husband's in basic training and I don't know what to tell him type questions. And it's just like, I tell him take it one day at a time because that's all you can do in basic training. But, you know, any question about 13 series, you know, armored, because I never was in a light unit. So armored, you know, stuff like that. If you got questions, let me know. And hopefully I'll get back to you soon. Mr. R. See you guys next time. Peace out.